elementary. This is our first lesson looking at different verbs in the present and past simple. So this term, we've been looking just at the verb to be in the present and the past. And it's easier, I think. You know, I am not. She is not. You are not in the present. In the past, I was not. You were not. It's a bit easier because you just add the word not for the negative. And remember that when we want to ask a question, we take you are and we turn it around. Are you? Are you English? Where are you from? Yeah? You were at home. Were you at home yesterday? When were you at home? It's much easier. But now we're moving on to all other verbs. This is just one verb. These rules are for all other verbs. So let's just go through them quickly. We needed to do a review of the present simple. And we just wrote sentences with the word eat. And we need to remember, I, you, we, they eat. He, she, it eats. So in the positive, with he, she, it, we must remember to add this s sound, eat. Sometimes we have to add extra letters, but we've talked about some of those rules already. We won't do that again. Just remember, in the present simple, I, you, we, they eat, he, she, it eats. But for the negative, we need to start adding the auxiliary verb do. And in the present simple, we use the auxiliary verb do in the present. So I don't, you don't, we don't, they don't, he, she, it doesn't. But as soon as we use the auxiliary verb do, whether it's in the present or the past, the main verb is always present simple first person. I don't eat, you don't eat, we don't eat, they don't eat, he doesn't eat, she doesn't eat, it doesn't eat. So it stays in the present simple first person. It only ever changes in positive sentences for he, she and it in the present simple. But in the past simple, it's a little bit easier with other verbs. We don't have to think about this. It's just I, you, he, she, it, we or they, for example, went. One verb. You don't have to think about S. But in the negative, we have to say I went, I didn't go. So we're using the auxiliary verb do in the past for negative sentences. Didn't. And then just like the same rule for don't and doesn't is the same rule for didn't. The main verb is always present simple first person. So in the positive, the main verb is in the past. For the negative, the main verb is in the present. And that's all we need to remember for now.